Okay. Let's see if this worked. Looks like it's working. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to Manhattan. Oh, she's on the sidewalk. Doesn't care. I guess it's too crowded on the street for the bike. Looks like a lot of traffic anyway. Wow, that's a proper pressure washer, it looks like. Oh, they're actually doing like graffiti work. It said graffiti for NYC. Oh, he warned the woman with the dogs that the soap might not be good for their feet, and asked to go around. I mean, I guess that's nice that they're considerate of the little puppers tootsies. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. Good morning. It's Monday. I finished quickly because I'm back again, so I gotta like build up from scratch, but that'll give us some time for our walk. You should be familiar here. We'll make our way towards the Highline through the West Village area. And here we are. Leon, good morning. Kevin Hopper, good morning. Jason Fremont is here. In Chicago, of all places. Hobson Lopez, good morning. Stephen Freeman, good morning. Q, good morning. Boober, good morning. Time flies, good morning. Q's in Taiwan, it's night. Good night. Jock Moore, good morning. Dark Clouds, good morning. Conrad Doblik, good morning. Con Burners, good morning. In the UK. Soggy, huh? Florian Schwartz, good morning. Ron is here. Yeah, make more clips though. Septic Topics, good morning. William D'Angelo, good morning. Kevin can hear us, which is good. MM, good morning. Molly Chamber, hi. Roberto Ortiz, Marie Wiseman, good morning, good morning. Lennon Graham, good morning. John Casella, hi. Gerard, hello, good morning. Casey Blazer, morning. Red Robbins, good morning. Doing all right, how are you? Toilet Burst Salesman is here. Happy Monday. Bob Kelly, good morning. Twisted E. Paulette Shark, good morning. Yeah, I am a little froggy. It's probably because I didn't get enough sleep. Is this a budding sunflower? I think it is. At least there's 3, seemingly. But yeah, I'll clear it out eventually. This whole area is much less busy when school's not in session. Usually at this time you'd see a lot of kids and parents heading to school. Steam, not Valve. Anyway, another bot on Kick. Bill from Florida, happy Monday. John Burke, hello. Neil the Blaze, good morning. Joker, good morning. Ambrose Chamberpot, good morning. Lou Barano, good morning. JD, good morning. Allie's here. Happy Monday. Supposed to be warm, yep. High 80s. Maybe even again above 90 tomorrow, we'll see. Probably. John Winsboro, good morning. Todd, good morning. Steve Barker, good morning. Sandy Hill, good morning. Red Robbins, weekend was good. We finished off SummerSlam yesterday. We ran out just before the final surprise of the night. We were really thinking like, okay, The Rock's got to come out. But that was not the surprise. It was still surprising who came out, but as we were trying to run to the train, we heard the music hit. It's like, I know that music from anywhere. This is kind of a scary place to cross because they can get some speed off of that turn, even if we do have the light. Where was I up to? Bluebeam, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Rebel Rel, good morning. Just make it so. You don't have to dream for it. You gotta work for it, right, Rebel Rel? You know. The trip home was much better because we left a little bit early to catch the first train out of the Meadowlands. Like it was the way they set it up though was kind of I don't know, not the best, because there's one train out at 9:48 and the event ends like right around 9:45. So we ran out a few minutes early after they did some of the fireworks, thinking, it's got to be done now. We kind of thought there might still be a surprise guest, or a surprise return. But it was because the next train after that would have been 10:40, and then they run like every 10 minutes until they get filled up. So we didn't want to have to be in the main crowd, especially getting up early today. So it was fine. Better than the Uber the day before. Johnny Wilkers, good morning. I mean, it's technically West Village to Kips Bay, Murray Hill, depending on where I want to end. But yeah, we'll go through the Highline. I thought it would be funnier to put Manhattan to Manhattan, because it doesn't really matter what we're doing. We're just walking. Yeah, Village. That's right, the Five Guys building is back. Brian, good morning. Giving us some stats on the calendar stuff. We're counting down to Christmas, I guess. RJ, good morning. The surprise was Brock Lesnar. I'm a little surprised that he was able to return, considering, but I guess things cooled down for him. I don't know. Five Guys is when you want to get primarily grease with a side of burger or fries. That's Five Guys' goal. Osho, good morning. Mark Lupka, good morning. Enforcer, good morning. Zither99, good morning. From the Netherlands, yes. From the Shadow Realm. Nova Rain, good morning. These trucks make me raise my voice. Unbelievable. Bad Baster wants to know the time. 7:41 a.m. right now. I'll give it to Twitch because we don't have periodic time updates there. But there's also a Google. If you ever want to help yourself. Vlog, good morning. Someone will still ask where I am? Yeah, I know. RKH, awesome, good morning. Did the Switch get some attention? No. The tree folks are out, I think, or is there something else going on? No, they're working on something else, I think. Or maybe they are cutting the tree down. I don't know. Ooh, a 4-day weekend. Nice, enjoy. Yeah, Sean. One can dream, you know? Dream for that. Actually, I'd rather not even take a helicopter anymore. Make me nervous. Plan for August. Just keep on keeping on, you know? Vegas Walk Sean is here. Tomoko in Yokohama has made it as well. Good morning. Yeah, that's the one, Hallie. It's so quick. Martha Hero, good morning. Did I miss Bear in the Gardens entrance? Nothing to take data on today, really, unless you find something interesting. But good morning. Late to work? Uh-oh. I've been seeing a lot of the AI jokes with the Yeti again, and one of them is like, all right, I'm gonna need you to come in Saturday. And then the AI Yeti's like, all right, but I tend to move a little slower on the weekend, so I might come in a little later. So he's like, okay, what time will you be here? Monday. I don't know why I find that so funny. It's stupid funny, but it's funny. To me. Let me have it. Let me have my fun. I'm Sue Pitchford, good morning. Twisted Angbit on Twitch as well. I'm not moving particularly fast today. It's alright, we don't need to be super fast. Why are they cutting trees so early? I don't know, it's after 7. That's usually when various things can start. Maybe Blue Brian, some of us got work to do, But good morning. I've been up since 5 so far, and that's with SummerSlam last night. Ugh. DMV commuter in Washington, D.C. Good morning. We cross now, even though it's a little bit of a blind spot. I think it'll be all right. Now we just got to watch for bikes, as they do have the right of way at the moment. Nope, we're good. Every single tree is in a database? Interesting. I bet there are a few Paulonia trees that are not, because those sprout up out of nowhere. Like the tree that grows through the ladder by the East River, but that one's not in a database. So I'm gonna say not every single tree is in that database. Unless you can prove me wrong with that tree by the East River that came out of nowhere, because nobody planted it. Unless somebody else goes around and keeps track of them, even if they're not planted by somebody in the city. Which way are we going? Hazy from the wildfires, interesting. I guess it's hard to tell right now, but maybe. Dana Lee, hello. AC, good morning. Laura Lynn, good morning. It's like upper 60s. Is it already into the 70s yet? Maybe. My watch says 70 now. I wasn't paying attention to Nightbot. There it is, 72 already. The final Williamsburg Bridge stats. Good. I don't have to go wild today with speed. Is somebody repeating the same thing over and over again? Or is my thing just glitching? Is my thing glitching? Oh, let's cross left. Michael Kaminsky, good morning. Oh, that guy's just, wait, is that guy, I think King is glitching out. I think King is glitching out in life. This place right here, by the way, Bangkok Supper Club, really good. Recommend Bangkok Supper Club, Thai food, if it wasn't clear from the name. Planted logs? Nah, they had little toilets. We're good. Yeah, it seems like spam. We played along for a little bit. Ambrose's thing was glitching, but then he saw a doctor. Nice. Now it glitches even more. Nice. We're heading towards the Highline. my shoe glitching? Feels a little loose. I'm still not walking very quick. We don't really need it today. Nicolas Novaira, good morning. The membership for supper, you know, even though they're called Bangkok Supper Club, I have a feeling they don't actually offer any memberships. That probably should be something they do offer if they want to be consistent with their name. Oh well. My telomeres. Yeah, we're kind of in the meatpacking district area now, which has really become quite the scene. High-end shopping, restaurants, nightlife. That's supposed to be like, yeah, Yasanska. It's like I got a bunch of mixed letters from different languages because we don't have like a shape of a letter S in Cyrillic that I know of. So it could be something else that I don't know, which wouldn't be surprising that there's something I don't know out there. All right, let's get up there. Hop, 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 hop. No, I feel like I'm not moving quick enough for these stairs. That feels a little better. I'll keep that momentum. Okay. 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., the hours of the Highline. There's that FDNY off the Hudson, a little water unit. Little islands over there too. I remember that saying, septic. I don't know if I remember who Lonnie Anderson is. But as they say, death is a part of life. It's the one experience everyone goes through for sure. One way or another. Okay, there seems to be some new scaffolding on the Highline and a reroute through the scaffolding. We're not going super fast today. I'll run to the standard now. No more retro McDonald's, that's right. Ziggy Shanane's back over on Twitch. Good morning. Gigi, good morning. Robert's live streaming in Netherlands. Good morning. Oh, she was in WKRP in Cincinnati. Also on Baywatch. Oh, they closed down the observation deck. We have to get off and walk around. Ugh. So there is going to be a reroute, detour. They always do this when I decide to come back on the Highline. Thanks, Dialect. Good morning. We'll see what happens. I'll just go as far as I can, and then if I'm forced elsewhere, I'm forced elsewhere. We're back to it for now. I'm going to see if it stays this way or if we're going to be moved around again, but whatever we're doing, we'll just do it. We'll go with the flow. It'll be like water. Oh, they got her confused with Pamela Anderson, Solani, and I'm assuming the two are not related then. Interesting. People should be more careful with what they think is reality. You know, double check things. And I always have to remember not to take things. You know, trust but verify, whatever the saying is. We spent a total of 7 hours and 20 minutes on the 25 Williamsburg Bridge commutes. That's interesting. That spent that much time on that bridge. I think this is one of Google's buildings. They're working on it early. They do have the various food stands out here, ready to serve you when they get out. Yeah, it's not all the fridges have little locks on them. That's interesting. Yeah, fact check, right? Caesar, you as well. And thank you. I can make a bridge-only walking compilation video. You know what? That's probably true. That could be interesting to do. I do see a tent up ahead. I don't know if that tent is going to be the reroute. It's very well possible that it is. Yep, there's an attention. Area closed. So where's the first place we can go down? Is there a stair here we can take? I think so. So we'll go down this way, and then we'll just follow the Highline until until we can re-enter. It's always something. It was a long way down. It's always something. From 16th to... Oh, it's just 2 blocks? All right. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, the Highline takes a big turn, though. I forgot there's an Equinox here. Not that I need to know anyway. Mikhail Kaminsky, you as well. Someone blew 2 breakers in your conference room making coffee? What kind of coffee you got going there? This is what it takes, like 1,500 watt coffee machines? Unless it's the grinder, maybe. The grinder sometimes could take a little extra juice. But even then, what else you got running in that conference room that could cause the coffee machine to flip some breakers? I don't know, did they open up that staircase by the billboard? I think they did. I see somebody walking up it now. Glenn Smith, you too. And thank you. D. Adams, good morning. Glad you're enjoying. Thanks for the kind words. Is OM from Tokyo back? Hello. Are you under the weather? I'm not sure I fully understand the emojis, but hope you're doing all right. Alan Keenan, good morning. Yeah, I haven't been... We used to very routinely do the Highline Mondays, but as things often do in New York, they change. It's the only constant here. I'm making my way downtown. Homebound. Yep, at the boo. Okay. So yeah, they're doing a lot of work there. We'll spin around, go north. Crazy Red, hello. Oh, 3 big brewers. Oh man. Can they just stagger them? Do they need all 3 running at the same time? I don't know. Anyway, what's done is done. Harold, Stephen, Loki, good morning. Yep, we're on the Highline. Little elevated park, refurbished from an elevated train line, more for commercial purposes than passagerial. That's not even a word, but you know what I mean. LA Brown, super nice morning. Whoa, Tokyo's at 105 degrees. I'm assuming that's not a standard Tokyo summer weather. I think overall climate in Tokyo is probably pretty similar to New York, right? I don't know why I'm thinking that, but that's what I got in my head. Well, I guess our interpretation of time is a social construct. The universe continues as it does, and we have created time as a concept to track its passage, but it doesn't care what we call things, it just happens. SOV, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Mojave, good morning. We're back. Jeffrey Wu, good morning. Nerdy Biker, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The building that looks like a finger pointing, I don't know if that's one of the ones up ahead or if it was something else I already walked by. There's like a long delay. Actually, it should be less on Twitch. Because if it's that duck-looking building, that's the edge. Observation deck up ahead. The gardens don't grow themselves. But they probably could. Strawberry Fields is here. Froggy. Good morning. And then we got to get into string theory, I guess, to go beyond plus ultra or something. National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day and Day 60 of Switch to Embargo. It continues. I really could have played it this weekend, and then I really did not. Oh well. Johnny Wilkers, have a good one. The Brooklyn drilling? I don't know about that. I heard something on the left. Gardens that grow themselves are weeds. The way weeds are explained to me by my mother, who loves gardening, is a weed is just a plant you don't want growing there. Weeds don't know they're weeds. Weeds are just labeled by people as weeds because they don't want them there. Yeah, there could be some things that are more invasive or whatever, but that's just us not happy with what they're doing. Trees can grow themselves. There's a little fire. Oh my goodness. Solo City Pops is back. Good morning. Nintendo's gonna stage an intervention. They might sue me. I hear that they're very trigger happy on the lawsuits. They might say, oh, this guy keeps talking about the Switch 2, doesn't even play it. He's bad-mouthing us. Let's sue him. Emmanuel Dantes, good morning. Did I enjoy SummerSlam? Yeah, I did. I didn't enjoy the MetLife experience so much. Your pond goldfish know? Yeah, I mean, they know when things are happening, especially as it relates to food. Some of them kill other plants, sure. But that's life, that's nature. That's it. Ivan Gorodetsky, thanks for the follow on Twitch. That's right. Nature will continue with or without our intervention. It might continue for less time with our continued inadvertent intervention. I'm gonna get tariff supplied. I might. Oliver, good morning. Weed to thee, flower to me. Yep. Like, I don't think people like dandelions, right? But I don't think there's a kid that doesn't love dandelions. Nintendo's coming for me. These are all types of magnolia trees, giant leaves. They have big seed pods, but you might have already missed their seed pod phase. This has some sort of like a hex code for the color green of Alcock. But hello to you in Copenhagen. What about Brock Lesnar returning? It was a surprise. I think there were rumblings of potentially The Rock coming back, to collect on his soul, since John Cena seems to have gotten his soul back, and The Rock does not take kindly. Oh man, it's entertainment is not realized. We're in trouble now. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You go 45, hello. Dun 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 dun. We got the candles out here. That's the current art exhibition, at least over here. I forgot the Mighty Bull is back. Hello. Stone Cold should come back. Didn't he come back to wrestle Kevin Owens once? Because some people said Kevin Owens is kind of like a newer Stone Cold.
Yeah.
The sun is a flame that haunts the night is apparently the name of this art exhibit with the candles. I guess it's still early, but I'm still surprised there are people running the Highline. It's not like a great place to run, especially as the people build up, but still early. Let's see. Jim Walker, good morning. Seems like nothing, Kingfish seems like nothing. Cena has perfected like the toddler build. CJ, hello. On Twitch. Looks like the shed is in its closed state. Some more of the outdoors that are visible. Seems like they still have some sort of exhibit over there. I think we walked by that one before. Or Real Housewives of WrestleMania. I don't know. I watch a lot of trash TV as it is. The vessel, which you can go up again. The shed, which is currently closed. We're going to see if the extension of the Highline's open. They might not open until later, but we're going to find out. Sometimes they do art exhibits in the shed, and other times they do early voting in the shed. CJ is looking for the druggies. Wherever you want. Check the mirror. Okay. Toddler build for John Cena, Zach. Yeah. And he just looks uncomfortable in his own body, but that's all right. He's very strong. Motherly Soup, I'm doing all right. How are you? Have I been to England? Yes. But like 25 years ago. Tom Hanks is going to do a play at the Shed in the fall? Well, that's cool. I might have to look into that. I'm intrigued. I'm curious right now if the extension of the Highline is going to be open. We're going to find out. Right now, I'm not so sure. I can't see the gate from here. No, I think it's open. Fantastic. Good morning. Now, I think they're supposed to be rebuilding Madison Square Garden on the Hudson River. Is that correct? I see a lot of like construction-looking boats over there with cranes, but I don't know if that's related to anything. I don't know who knows what about it, but I haven't specifically looked into it. We're in the extension of the Highline. This will take us to 34th Street. Fernando, thanks for the follow. The World of Tomorrow. Interesting. And it's actually written by him. Okay. That's cool. Smooge, good morning. Which costume? CJ. The Bean sculpture, which is by the same artist as the one in Chicago. And every time somebody tells me the name, I still forget. It's down south. We're not going that way today. We're going away from it. We do see that building sometimes. Wait. The septic topics changed the name to antiseptic? Is it like opposite day now? Zika Slav, hello. Anish Kapoor, thank you. Man, I'm still gonna forget. I have to try not to, but I don't know how at this point. I need some sort of mnemonic that I would have to remember this. To make sense, I gotta remember two things to remember one thing, you know? Sketty Sandwich wonders if it's like a big green bean or a baked bean. It kind of looks like a very shiny kidney bean. Ah, Laura, I missed you again. I'm sorry. Good morning. You're very knowledgeable, Deborah. If you were to ask Baby Commuter, she'd probably tell you that I work in the farts. Yes, Mojave, we mentioned that. I said it was a commercial line. Uh-oh, helicopter. Is there a helipad over there? I don't know, actually. There must be. He's landing. Actually, I want to watch him land. Anime NYC is almost upon us. Yeah, it's landing over there. This is like 12th Avenue. It becomes the West Side Highway as you go north. That's right, I got rid of beans. All right, Let's go. Helicopter landed. Get to the chopper. It's not my helicopter, no. Unless it can take me from the west side to the east side. That would be efficient. You could see the Intrepid in the distance. Sometimes you can see cruise ships above it or behind it because they sometimes are bigger. But then the Javits Center is right here, and that's where we'll have a couple of events in the next few months. Starting later this month, we'll have Anime NYC, which I only have for a Friday ticket too, but that's when we'll do our stream from inside. Oh no, why did the antiseptic break up with the germ? Because it wasn't a healthy relationship. Uh-oh. Bear in the Garden's at it again. I don't know if people remember how GTA 3, I think it was, had that one plane you could fly, but it was like impossible to control. And you had to like really learn how to get good at it. That was kind of fun because it was like more rewarding. There's only like the only thing you could fly, or the only plane you could fly, and you got to be good at it. Prayer Carrington, hello. William, glad you're enjoying. That's a private owner. Uh-oh. There's a seagull trotting up ahead. Rebel Relics coming to New York Comic Con. Nice. Maybe I can try to talk to it. It doesn't seem to be phased. It's a big bird. How come he's still walking? He hasn't. Interesting. There's no bridges to track the time of. Now you really got to find something to fill the time, right? All right, that's the Highline. The entire Highline minus 2 blocks because of the detour. Yeah, that bird did not like me. Walked in front of us, let us pass, and then said, no, I'm not dealing with this guy with this camera. Get out of here. Walked the other way. I wonder what else has changed around here by the Javits Center. I know there's always some construction work going on. What is that an advertisement for? Don't tap on the glass, that big billboard up on the right. It's a sizable bird. Am I screaming? I don't know. That could have been a goat. Are they like browner in color when they're younger? All right, we got a little bit more time. So let me go north a little too. I'll find a way to swing around. We'll do it differently. I'll ride it and we'll do it live. Javits Center. Let me wait to cross here. All the bikes are filled up. Hopefully you don't have to park your bike here anytime soon. Hey, we're screen. Oh, he really wants to go. It's Fios. That's how you get it installed so quickly. I wonder if anything's going on in here this week. There's gotta be, right? I mean, they gotta make money by renting it out. Roxanne with a $5 super chat. Connections have failed. What? Sorry, that was strange. It said randomly that all SRTLA connections have failed, and I don't know why. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. Yeah, that sounds familiar, Scotty. Oh my mahjong. Wait, there is some kind of a Curve New York. Seems to be some kind of a thing going on at the Javits Center. I don't know if anybody wants to look up Curve New York and see what it's about. But thank you again, Roxanne. I don't know if I missed everything. Surge, hello. Yes, we're back. 2-second pigeons. It's been tracked. Yeah, it said all SRTLA connections have failed. I don't know why. But it didn't reboot. Didn't reboot this time. Yeah, what's Curve New York? What's that about? Looks like they are finally getting more work done on this really tall building. It only has windows on one side. I don't know what it's going to end up being, commercial or residential or both. You think this guy's going to stop? He does have a red light. Nope, he's not going to stop. I can see the Empire State Building from this direction too. MNOP121, thanks for the follow. Nope. And you got this empty lot right next to it also. You think these trees are in the database? What about that one up ahead? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say no. Oh, Curve is the intimate apparel trade show. Oh, spicy. Ghost T, thanks for the follow. And Cindy Lou, thanks for the follow too over on Twitch. Pre-Drag Serbia, hello. Men's underwear? You think they have rubber underwear? It was the Fios guy who took my internet. Oh, 2 different people said it was the Fios guy. One from Twitch and one from YouTube. Nice. The Bella Abzug Park. Alright, we're out of the sun. Here comes the sun. Dong, 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 dong. Probably Strawberry Fields. Probably. It's got to be. If it's not, then they've done something wrong. Vernon Dent, hello. New York Now, the market for home and lifestyle is also there tomorrow. I mean, Javits Center is pretty big. If Curve could fill the whole thing, that's pretty impressive. I mean, lingerie is not very large as a individual item. It doesn't take up much space, is what I mean. I guess you can have a lot of it. Now let's see what's growing out of here. Any concerning plants here? No, it's fine. How it feels to chew 5 gum. For rubber apparel, we gotta go to Midtown. Well, it's not too far. That choke is just pants. Oh boy. For edible apparel, the village. Getting the. Is there a big market for edible underwear? Jim Walker, thank you for the gifting of 1 membership, and welcome to Kingfish. Thanks for that support, Jim. And Kingfish. Welcome to wondering what it's all about. Robes. Nice. Depends on their style and material. It all sounds subjective. Lily Pop is here, says in nature. Joanne, good morning. I can't tell, it's zigzagging left and right. And with a cigarette. Clogging up my nose and lungs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cold cut flavored undies? Oh my. Oh my. If somebody said roast beef, that'll be going too far. I guess that was me. Ghost tea, very nice out today, very nice. Going to be hotter though as the day goes on. The weekend was perfect for like an outdoor show though. Unless you were sitting in the sun and half the stadium was blasted by the sun. Intimate apparel with quinoa? Oh no. Oh, screen. It's not commonly used, but it's not impossible. Wigorama, thanks for the Prime sub over on Twitch. Mail truck. Oh man. Samsung started to come back on its own for a minute, but then said no. He just shook his head and said no. No one will ever leave me again to make sure, but on this street. Oh, that part of the song is a little spicier. Joe sure wonders if this is GTA 6. No, because I think GTA 6 is set in Miami. Wagner Harley Anderson, good morning. Oh, really, Elliot? Interesting. And Harvey Dent is Two-Face. Present day, I've been on the track for 51 years. My only friend is the AM radio. Sometimes the neighborhood children stop by, but it's only rocks and beer bottles that they throw. At first they're excited to see a talking goat. They gather around to hear what I have to say. But I guess sometimes my stories go on too long, so they even giggle at you of a day. Lights in our favor. That car is still turning. But what did I miss? Nothing yet. Good, I think. If I didn't miss anything, I'm sorry. We're taking a little extra swing around because we had a little more time. Bear in the Garden is gifted a Tier 1 membership to Philipper Salesman. Thank you, Bear in the Garden, for all the super support in all the ways, despite having one less bridge routinely. Sun. MSK Lala, thanks for the follow. The farting man, uh-oh. I think that's already me. I don't think that was a typo at all, Ambrose. I don't think it was a typo at all. RJ, have a good one. That's right, I do have the setting enabled on my Twitch channel that if you are a member or a subscriber, which is like a member on YouTube, you get no ads, which I wish you could set up on YouTube too. Like, that would be a nice perk for YouTube members to not have to watch any ads if they're members. But no, that's just not what they do. The more ads for YouTube, the better. cars out past the stop line before red generally have right of way until they clear an intersection. I have to on that a little bit. Thinking about it. I feel like in New York it's a little tricky. They shouldn't be pulling out that far if the light's already changing. And if the traffic is a problem, they should have to wait behind the white line so that they don't end up blocking the intersection after, or the crosswalk for pedestrians. I'd have to look into some of the laws surrounding that one. Oh no, a poem about a giant bald Russian. Oh my goodness. Twisted Angvid gifted a membership to Joker over on Twitch. Thank you to Twisted Angvid for all the entertainment, the animal names, the memberships, the raid suggestions. Oh no, in Manhattan's glow, a giant strides, bald head gleaming, where hustle collides. With every step, the city shakes. My goodness, that was what that 3.0 was. Through bustling crowds, his presence makes a Russian heart so vast and bold. Stories of old in his gaze unfold. Oh man, that's a lot of old rhymes. Lobo, good morning. Wave says you can skip YouTube. Sometimes you get unskippable ads too. Sometimes. And Bear in the Gardens also gifted a membership on YouTube to Wagner Holly Anderson. Thanks again to Bear in the Garden for support that knows no bounds. You're welcome to Wagner. Yeah, the YouTube Premium I think is worth it, especially if you spend a lot of your time in YouTube content. Oh, there's a hype train going on Twitch. No, I didn't feel it because we were driving around in circles in an Uber at that point, and it was pretty light on the Richter scale. So I think probably being in a car with like suspension and moving, I guess we didn't feel much. Bear in the Garden also cheered 100 bits over on Twitch. Thank you for the extra support. Now you're going too far. But thank you to Bear in the Garden again. And Tolver Salesman also gifted a membership. It says that they're 99 on Twitch. Very much appreciated. Thank you for all the super support today. And all days. MK in Greece, hello. 2 weeks until my week off. I'm excited. Do we do the same commute in the winter? Yes, we will. So I don't know why I have to think about that, but yes, we will be walking. We got the U.S. Postal Service motto. Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, whatever the rest of them are, will commute. It's the first one! Seinfeld reference. I don't work in the rain. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Very possible, Wave. Very possible. I need a bidet. Motto doesn't equal reality. I guess that's true. Nor dark of night. Oh, okay, now we know it's not. Walking strategies, huh? Sustainable urban living, my goodness. pedestrian extension here. Very, very good, very good. Hype train still going on. Looks like Descubre's here with some ulterior motives. It's nice to generalize, your opinion against an entire country. That's pretty healthy to assume that everyone holds the same beliefs. Anyway, I think we had good commutes all around on Mondays. We had a lot of variations. What are we going to do on the week off? I'm going to rest, hopefully finally play some games. And we're going to do a big walk on August 19th, if everything aligns. We already have one of the pieces needed, which is the official Twitch front page green light, which we got. So that was good. Another bot on kick. What I think of Brock returning last. I mean, it was surprising. I'm like trying to understand if that's what they're trying to set up as like John Cena's final match. It just doesn't seem like it matters very much. I thought they would fold The Rock back into this storyline somehow, but I guess not. Thanks, Poober. Hopefully everything else goes through and we can do it. Yeah, the way those Twitch front page things work is you just apply. Once you're a partner, you can apply with a little form. And then if they like your idea, they'll green light it. And then you have like an 8-hour window where you're going to be rotated through the front page. You're not always going to be on there the entire 8-hour window. Luke took care of it. Did I miss you before? Good morning. I don't know yet, Ron. I guess we'll see. We're gonna have a lot of ground to cover. So let's see how fast. Let's see how far along we get as we do it. Maybe. Yeah, I think I heard The Rock is like a little annoyed or something. I don't exactly know the full story, but I saw some article based on an interview with Jonathan Coachman. He's like, if The Rock does not show up at SummerSlam, that means there's some bad things going on backstage with The Rock. But like considering he's, doesn't he like sit on the board of the company that now owns UFC and WWE? So can't he just do whatever he wants? I mean, ideally no. But my idea is just to walk on in every borough. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to update everything fully and see what happens. Because I still don't understand why I was fine during the Pride Parade, Pride March. Didn't make any sense to me. And we'll do a little loop around the stairs here. Probably the emptiest you'll see them, except for like prior COVID days maybe. Oh, gotcha, Luke. Oh, hopefully everything's okay. Good to see you. I don't know what kind of ownership he actually has. I think he has something related. It's either ownership or just being on the board. Oh, he was like Vince's representative? Interesting. I don't know how all that works. All right, let's go back. Maybe head through Bryant Park as our last stop on this extended commute. A little more leisurely than it might be otherwise. I want to see if, well, we saw that there's progress on the scaffolding by 1 Times Square. So that'll be nice if they actually do finish it by New Year's, which they seem to be saying they are. So that's good. Rick Robbins is enjoying Dexter. Yeah, you know, it's a little silly how many times he comes back to life, but I'm still enjoying it too. Bear in the Garden's got the stats. We're in Times Square now. We don't always come here on Mondays. You can get a behind the scenes at Cosplay Nation in Times Square. I think that's a beheaded Elsa. Oh, so he does sit on the board. Okay. Yeah, so I thought he could really do whatever he wants in a way. But I guess it's good to know that he's not able to, because I bet he would have been out there if he got his way. Yes, it was nice, Luke. Thank you for thinking about us. We needed some stats. Wait, was I fined over the Pride stream? I'm sure I had monetization taken away because of the copyrighted music, but that was expected. No, they're actively working hard on this. Looks like they might actually get rid of all this scaffolding soon. Apparently you can reserve the deck now for 1 Times Square. I bet some of the others that are not me are going to get invited to go, though. I never get invited to anything. But I can complain about it. Yeah, you can, 1timesquare.com. You can get more information at their website, 1timesquare.com. Holy Papa's sleeping. A Harrods? I don't know, maybe. I don't even keep track of all the stores there. Well, H&M is open. Although I keep track of Chicken Guy and Planet Hollywood. We'll wait to cross. Invite me to a special event? Oh my goodness. They'd never be thrilled to have me. I hope they do invite me so I can make them remember why they wouldn't invite me next time. It's like, oh, that's why we don't invite this guy. Am I doing the Bridges Day? No, just walking through all the boroughs, which is a walk that'll still take quite a bit of time because we're going to have to walk through Jersey. And I'm not even sure how doable that's going to be, because that's the only way to actually walk all 5 boroughs without any additional transportation. We're going to start on Staten Island and then go all the way around through Jersey and then George Washington Bridge, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn. And if I'm still able to move over the Brooklyn Bridge back into Manhattan. We'll see how that goes. my luck, though, that the Bayonne Bridge will be closed that particular day to pedestrian traffic.
But I enjoy.
I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm hoping I can do it within the 8-hour frame that I'm given. That's what I'm hoping. Right, you cannot walk over the Verrazano Bridge. The only time they pretty much allow it is during the marathon. The rush hour commute's picking up, especially around here. Bryant Park should be open now. You could get some stuff at Brett's Bakery or waffles and binges, if that's how you say that. Yeah, the George Washington Bridge is walkable. I just don't remember. Well, I just not remember. I don't know the exact path to take up north to it from Staten Island. It's a good example of how change is the only constant in New York. Everything's always gonna modify somehow. Apparently Garden's gonna have some special edition stuff ready to go. So I really got to make sure I do my part and make it happen. SPF, water, hat, electrolytes, the iCat, some snacks. Uh-oh. We'll be lucky if I get like one of those things. Friend to all is saying not getting any ads on Twitch. Really? I thought the ads were just disabled for subscribers, and I guess people who pay for Twitch otherwise. Are they just not running for anybody? That's interesting. I have to look at that. But thanks for letting me know to check on it. Am I going to stream while gaming? I'd like to, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Oh, also for the 5 Boroughs bike ride. But I guess you have to be part of that and you're not also walking or running. Red Robin's has been getting ads. Oh, you could not log in, but you still got ads on like the no login. Do they do it all the time for like new viewers? I don't know how it works. My heavyset wife's been getting ads. That's the username, by the way. That's the username. Do I consider using TikTok? I mean, I was using it for a little bit, but my goal was to like get enough followers on it to try to include it in the live streaming, but apparently it's really annoying to use this third-party software to stream to it, and I'd need to use that if I'm going to use this setup for it. So I didn't really want to deal with that unless they make it easier. Apparently there was a way to get a special key back in the day, so you could use third-party software, not the official TikTok software. There's probably other like scripts you can write that allow you to use the TikTok like app, which they have apparently. And you could probably feed OBS into that too if you wanted, but it seems like a lot of effort. There goes Walk Sean, call to action. Keep liking and sharing. Get your numbers up. Thank Big as Walk Sean for the support and not digging through my bag too much today. just against Samsung though, which actually just randomly started working again. Huh. Nope, there it goes. Bye bye. You can still get the key? Interesting. I guess I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Is TikTok more strict? I don't know. I don't know the full TikTok. I thought Twitch was the strictest of them all. So you can't even show YouTube chat if you multi-stream. She's very confident for going the wrong way and then plowing through people in the intersection. On the bike, I meant. Yeah, why is this all glitched up? Weird. Ah, Jim Barrows is here. I missed you before. Oh, my phone. Why'd that bus just fart? My phone is acting funny. My chat phone. Weird. Jan in Toronto, hello. Not sure what day that is, but happy that day. All right. I'm going to start doing a rolling stop as we make our way closer to the Empire State Building. I had LinkedIn? Oh my goodness. Well, it's not. $73 degrees. We're getting temperature. All right. LinkedIn's becoming a zoo. It's kind of just becoming what Facebook is, slowly, or maybe quickly, and not in a good way. Is the fall the best for walking NYC? Fall or spring? Depends who you ask. I like spring better personally. I like when things spring back to life. Yeah, we need some raid suggestions. Also, why am I'm not able to like watch any screen. Okay, I had to quit Twitch completely. Yeah, so yeah, let me know if there's any raid suggestions. If not, I'll see who's live. Computer dashboard, stream manager, that button, that button. All right, what do we got? Who's live? NYC Tours is live or no? I don't think so. Oh, they are. Okay. Cool. We'll do that. Yeah, some people like the fall foliage. I like this. I like the greenery entering rather than the orange falling. That's me. Shh. Anyway, thanks friends for joining today. Hopefully you enjoyed the return of the Monday commute from West Village. We took a little bit longer today because I got out faster, but we'll probably return back to a speedier, more concise commute in the coming weeks, depending on if I stay in this particular place, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you for your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not subscribed, listening, do think about it. Helps us out, but no pressure. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. A sub on Twitch is like a membership on YouTube, so it's premium support. Big help. Big thanks. If you do have Amazon Prime, you could use one of your perks is having a Twitch Prime sub. And it's supposed to have no ads on Twitch if you use your membership for that. But I'll have to also check my Twitch settings in general. We'll see. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. It's a great mooch today. Nice. But yes, big thanks to the mods. Big thanks, always. Not always, Victoria, not always. Gotta keep things a little different when we can. Until my next coffee machine ban, which is coming sooner than you might think. Anyway, let's not get so nosy. So, I'll see you all again on Wednesday morning, I believe. So until then, have a great rest of Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see you Wednesday morning for a commute to the Upper West Side. Until then, have a good one. Bye!